In a moment of weakness, I played Magic the Gathering. Good morning. It's morning. From Union Station in Portland, from a phone booth in Union Station. The train, I'm taking a train, hence being at Union Station, the train station. It leaves at 8:30. It is like 7:45. I am incapable of doing mornings properly. Why am I taking a train? On this, the Hollow of Weens. I'm going up to Tacoma. And then you may ask, why are you going up to Tacoma? As for the Laughing Dragon experience. I haven't experienced a laughing dragon. I can't say I've experienced very many dragons of any adjectives. I debated if there was going to be a lot of train content from this journey, because it is journey by train. There's not really much to say about it. Train's good. Train works. We're only a half hour in. It could get worse, but it's been fine. The announcements have been the appropriate level of jovial for it's Halloween and it's 9 in the morning. Oh god, the lighting. That was all much easier than I thought it would be. Like, we were on time. We were early. I do want to get lunch before the whole Laughing Dragon experience begins. For me, it has begun for other people, I presume. All right, suitably lunched. I should probably, actually say in vlog what Laughing Dragon experience actually is. That was a sentence. There's too much is. This is card game thing, basically. It looks like it is predominantly Magic, but they have other stuff, and I might partake in other stuff. There's no real reason to be, exclusive, other than it's more stuff, and you can only have so much stuff. Yeah, I figure I could stand to get out of town for a bit. Go to a very hilly town. I forgot all of Seattle area was like this, not just Seattle itself. So we are at one instance of waiting in the wrong line for stuff.
Well, I mean,
Did get it eventually. I suspect it will not be the last. First event we're going with the random precon commander stuff. This is a command fest. I feel like I should play an game of commander, as is said. The queue has Lord of the Rings stuff. There's stuff. That flag keeps falling down. I've seen it go down. I've seen it go down twice.
Protesting.
Down with the nation of Commander Party. Command Fest, whatever. Hour and a half later, we're done. Standard Commander experience in that sense. It turns out when you're given the deck that goes for $300, you win the game. Commander is actually pretty nice when it's an even power level. I say that with an Eldrazi deck, but it's not like someone brought a Bracket 4 deck when we're all just trying to chill. Uh, I was handed a Bracket 4 deck, and I was trying to chill. But now I have a couple hours until the Mystery Booster event, so I should probably check into the hotel at some point. I got time. Folks are just getting seated for Mystery Booster because it's a convention and you do Mystery Booster. As you do. Yeah, it's free.
We're not locked to color identity.
Update on the Mystery Booster sealed event. I'm 1-1 thus far. Lost the second round because Mother of Runes. It's a magic card. It's a magic card that makes me not magic card. I'm hungry. I'm going to blame that. But I've had very amenable opponents thus far. It's been good competition, good fair-ish magic. It's what you expect from Mystery Booster. Final result: 2-1. My last opponent got a bit mana screwed. You always hate to win that way, but that is the game. So you have the tickets, the prize tickets, the tickets of the prizes. I need dinner. I need food. So I did have dinner. A fairly hearty burger to end a fairly hearty day. I've been up since 4 a.m. Was dinner overpriced? Yes, it's a hotel restaurant. What do you expect? Did they have screenshots of Sims as wall art? Also, yes. I guess it's dawn. It's very cloudy and rainy in Tacoma, so I don't actually know when dawn happened, but it happened. It's day 2 of the experience. I didn't actually mention like what you get for showing up and registering and doing all of that. Bag happens first. Within the bag, there were vouchers. So there's a playmat voucher. Just take one. You give them the voucher and then you take one. There's an exchange that occurs. You don't just get to steal a mat. You get this badge, a metal badge, which feels, I mean, better than plastic in the aggregate, I guess, but it's weird. You were supposed to get a deck box and some dice. And then supply things happened, apparently. And so they're like, some of these bags, like we didn't have a deck box, we didn't have dice. And I'm hearing that being like, that's fine. Like if you have an alternate thing, that's fine. I don't need more dice. They just kind of handed it out arbitrarily. And I did end up getting one of them that didn't have a deck box or dice. It had sleeves instead, as well as 2 packs of Spider-Man, which I can see some people getting upset about. The plan for today, first I need breakfast. That's not numerical. The number is 1 breakfast. But among the things that I brought was actually a bunch of cards that I am willing to part with. And then ones that I obtained earlier that I am also willing to part with. There are vendors. I'm going to go see if I can sell them and get about what they're worth. I know what they're worth. This hotel is all about the glass. as well. That seems to be the local flavor, I suppose. The bathroom, like, is all glass, and then they have art displays out in the hotel hallways of glass works. And so my floor is the one with the glass purse that has a gun. It is so much louder today. So, commerce achieved. Obtained things to be a gremlin with. Faster than I expected. So I'm gonna do the secret layer sealed. They give you some secret layers, and then you play sealed. They give you other cards because like that you would have 10. Like, I don't know if this is going to be good or an absolute mess, but it sounded yesterday like it is good, so we'll go for it. It's a deck. All right. Several hours later, after the secret lair event, the result is Womp. Went 1 and 2. I thought being given the goblins 1 and then being given Kranko would work. Turns out things fly in this game, and that didn't help. But oh well. It's 3 o'clock and I haven't had lunch. I need to eat something. That tends to happen. It tends to happen a lot at this sort of thing. You lose track of time. There was Waldo behind me. But he's gone now. I'm gonna go to a spot that I hope is not too busy. Just found a spot called the Camp Bar. Oh no, Waldo's still behind me. 174 feet elevation difference between the convention center and the bar. I checked. For the record, I have consciously avoided getting any video over in the artist alley. There's a number of Magic the Gathering artists and Lorcana artists, and Arcade Post just does Pokemon as he wants to, I guess. But I just feel like, you know, their work is visual and they should have some control over how that's presented. And I should not just be waving around a camera in their faces. It just feels rude. Also, the lines are massive. Everyone wants Phil Folio or Mark Tadine to sign their cards. Doing the Mystery Booster sealed stuff. First round didn't go so great. I got pecked to death. And I had flyers. Got pecked to death anyway. And decided the pool is feasible enough. We'll go Gruul. We'll just go big stompy things. And I'm eager to have an opponent to test it out on.
So he's helpful. In a way.
Coming to you from the hotel room, because I forgot to sum up how the Mystery Booster stuff went. 2 and 1. It's not bad. 1 round was a bye, so like, I don't know what I'm doing with video stuff. I keep talking to folks in the hall because I'm vlogging and getting B-roll here and there. Probably not as much as I should, honestly, but whatever. I'm using my phone for other things too. And like, it starts so many conversations when you are obviously vlogging. Not bad conversations. People are just like, "Oh, what's your channel? What's your angle?" Sorts of things. I had to be a little embarrassed and a little meek of like, it's not up. getting a backlog going, etc., etc. I'm doing this for me. This is me time. But I think that's honestly it for experiencing Laughing Dragons, quite honestly. It feels weird to talk about the smallness of the experience when that place was full. There was a lot of people in there. But I'm comparing it to MagicCon Vegas, which was very full. But I think that's enough cards for me for a weekend. I have partaken in enough consumerism. I should finally go to the art museum that they have. Museums? They have a museum of glass. I could look at some glass. The gimbal had a fit. Morning from the final day, from daylight savings time or standard whatever we flip to today. I'm not introducing this as good morning because it's like 9-ish, and I was up at about 6. We're gonna try that again. As I was saying, it was about 6 o'clock that I woke up with a sinus headache, which sucks, but whatever. I have been around quantities of people in confined space, so sick is not out of the question, and it's also not like a bad headache or anything. And then I felt dizzy and nauseous, so I have done a vomit. Not the way I wanted to start Sunday, honestly. I am feeling better now. I don't know what made me sick, is the long and short of it. I don't think I'm going back to the convention today, just because I did the things. I'm good. My luggage is full. I figured I would kill half an hour at the art museum, ideally an hour, because I have a lot of time to kill. I figured that would be worth the cost of admission. And then there wasn't a cost of admission. Apparently there's a thing, the Dias de los Muertos. Let me try to say that again. I didn't take Spanish. Dia de los Muertos. Day of the Dead. So I just show up and they're like, "What? You have your QR code?" I'm like, "Oh, I have credit card. I have currency." They're like, "No, just stamp you and off you go." So cool. Which is a good way to use a little bit of time, but the headache is not going away, and is continuing to be annoying and impede my ability to speak. That's what I'm going to blame. So I have actually been here once before. I don't remember when exactly. I just remember, I think it was like 2015, 2016 or something. Someone that I knew from XOXO was just like, taking my kid up to the Glass Museum in Tacoma. Do you want to come with? Sure. You can just say yes to things. But that was almost a decade ago-ish. So it's not like I remember very much of it. little smaller than I remember it, honestly. But it's cool to see them, working and doing things. It is very funny to see the museum shop really try to be highbrow and esoteric and obtuse about bongs. That's very funny. But it's only like 1 o'clock. Still got, 7 hours to kill out here? And I do need to take the T-line back to get to the Amtrak. I don't want to walk around Tacoma, it's too hilly. But maybe I just take it the other way and see where it goes. I legitimately don't know. And maybe, hopefully, there'll be a pharmacy and I can get some headache medication. Get some freaking aspirin. Something. It's not been that bad. What kinds of boats are these? Like, technically. We're looking at a bunch of skiffs, schooners. Or are we just, this is just yacht. We're just straight into yacht territory. I feel like I should know boats better. Thinking about it, I'm a little surprised I haven't done this in Portland yet. I mean, I've done the ascent of the Red Line, just like living there and doing things, but not any of the other ones.
Next stop is Convention Center. Please be courteous to others. Now entering South 4th. Next stop is Hilltop District.
That's actually not very long, huh? Basically a long way uphill. It's more or less what we did. And it just stops there and turns back around. But it does stop by a hospital or some manner of medical facility. Surely there is a pharmacy nearby. Surely I can get some aspirin. This is like the weirdest narrative through line to have for a day of vlogging, but you take what you can get. And thus concludes the incredibly low drama narrative arc for this particular vlog. I'll be fine in like 20 minutes probably. And now we just get to wander around residential Tacoma, which seems like any other residential part of any other city. It's not bad. I think that's a stray cat just wandering around. Off on your own adventure, cat. Upon further review, that's a dog. It's an attempt at camouflage, but you can still see it.
Now entering Tacoma General. Now entering Beaver District.
I looked real quick what time it was. It's only 2:30. I'm so bad at just killing time, so I'm back here. In a moment of weakness, I played Magic the Gathering. They had the free mini masters thing towards the end, so I'm like, why not? It's free. I feel better about it like that. And apparently it's single elimination, and I made it to round 2. So, more cards to figure out where they go. But first, I go back to the hotel to get my bag. I just missed the rail, the T line. Going over to Jimmy John's, which I might as well have as dinner. It's that or Subway. Like, those are the cheap options, cheap, simple options. And I would just walk. Like, it's not far. But, I do want to, for whatever stupid reason, I do want to get all of the rail mileage, footage, yardage, all the steel. I want all the steel. I am a steel baron in the 1800s, apparently. It kind of served as a reminder why I don't go to Jimmy John's. It's cheap, but it ain't worth, I'll be quiet with how many folks are napping or sleeping fully. But made it to the train. No worries. Helps to have arrived many hours ahead of it. Didn't have anything else to do. And yeah, just make our way home and we'll debrief fully there. Where the lighting's better. The lighting is better. Good job, me. So it's now several days since the Laughing Dragon experience and that whole trip. And it was not bad. I guess, overall would be my rating. Acceptable. When my first big magic event was Vegas, that kind of skews things a little bit. It messes with your expectations. One thing I did not mention or note, because I know how folks can be, like Brian Kibler and Olivia, like they were there, they were doing stuff. Did not get them on camera, but there was a period that I was just standing there watching folks playing Riftbound, which I didn't get to play. In one of the more competitive spots, Brian Kibler's just standing right next to me. Like he's just there watching, kind of judging. Folks are new to the game, and he helped make it, so yeah, fair enough. And I'm just like, okay, don't make it weird. Number one rule, don't make it weird. It's still a reasonably organized event in Tacoma, which is not the biggest of cities. I barely experienced Tacoma. I had that whole little journey of doing the T-Link or the T-Line. I think it's called the T-Link. I don't think anyone really cares which one you call it, but whatever. That is such a small line in the grand scheme of Tacoma, let alone the grand scheme of things. This debrief would be so much better if I had a point. I don't know that I do. I went and did the thing. It was fine. I want to do more things like that. Both in terms of doing, card game event. I know like Star City is coming to Portland at the beginning of next year. I'll probably be there, if only to jam Mystery Booster. I love that stupid set. I have not been on Amtrak since I was a kid. And I don't know why I haven't done more train stuff. We care about train here, you know? I know a lot of Amtrak coverage is spotty. It has delays. It wasn't, you know, the lavish luxury, but it was very European in that it just kind of worked and was there. That's how trains were. When I traveled through Europe, they were just like, it's train, it's here. Is it Deutschbahn? I'm sorry. Otherwise, you're fine. I like the thought of doing these little adventures now and again and sharing them. I just need to find them and have them happen, I guess. I also need to work on how to outro these things. I really don't know. I'm not going to do the spiel. I'm not going to do the YouTuber spiel. I'm not going to do it. But, you know, the buttons are there. I guess I'll say thanks, bye. Thanks, bye.